Have you ever reached a point where your feet felt shaken, where the weight of life struggles pressed down so hard that you wondered if God still hears your prayers? Stay with me, because what I'm about to share are 5 impossible miracles, real, biblical, and undeniable, that will restore your faith and remind you that heaven still opens over the lives of God's people. And listen carefully. Miracle number 5 may just change the way you pray tonight. Don't miss it. You are watching When Heaven Opened, 5 impossible miracles that will restore your faith. And before we dive in, let me ask you this. Have you ever prayed for something so big, so impossible, that only God could answer? If so, type amen in the comments, because this video is for you. Now, let's begin. Our journey starts with one of the most breathtaking miracles in the Bible, the parting of the Red Sea. Imagine it. The Israelites, trapped between Pharaoh's army and the sea, had nowhere to go. Fear, despair, panic. They felt it all. Yet Moses lifted his staff, stretched out his hand, and heaven opened. The waters split. Not just a shallow puddle, but walls of water stood tall on either side. The impossible became the pathway to deliverance. Israel walked through on dry land. God didn't just save them, He humiliated the enemy who dared to pursue. And maybe you feel like the enemy has cornered you. Bills stacking up, diagnosis on your table, betrayal by people you trusted. You feel trapped. But the Red Sea miracle reminds us God specializes in impossible exits. He makes a way where there is no way. If you believe God can still part seas in your life, here's what I want you to do. Write "God will make a way" in the comments. Your declaration might be the seed of your next miracle. Our second miracle is the book of Joshua. The Israelites faced Jericho, a fortified city with walls so thick armies could ride chariots on top. Humanly speaking, unbreakable. Yet God told Joshua something that didn't make sense. He said, "March around the walls. Don't fight. Don't shout. Just walk and worship." For 7 days, they obeyed. And on the 7th day, when the priests blew the trumpets and the people shouted, heaven opened. The unshakable walls came crashing down. Victory wasn't won by human strategy. It was won by obedience and faith. What walls are standing in your life? Addiction, fear, generational curses, depression. The Jericho miracle proves that what looks indestructible can crumble when you praise, when you trust, and when you obey God's unusual instructions. If you have got walls that need to fall, comment below. My walls are coming down. Let's agree in faith together. One third impossible miracle takes us to Mount Carmel. The prophet Elijah faced 450 prophets of Baal in a showdown of gods. They cried out all day, cutting themselves, dancing, shouting, but their false god was silent. Then Elijah repaired the altar of the Lord, drenched the sacrifice with water, and prayed a simple prayer. Answer me, O Lord, so these people will know you are God. Instantly, fire fell from heaven. It consumed the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, the water, everything. That day, Israel saw that the Lord alone is God. And maybe you are at your own Mount Carmel moment, surrounded by voices, idols, and lies that claim to have the answer. But remember this: when you call on the true and living God, fire still falls. Drop a fire in the comment if you believe God's fire still moves today. Miracle number 4 is one that touches the deepest parts of our humanity. Lazarus dead for 4 days, the tomb sealed, his sisters Mary and Martha heartbroken, disappointed, even questioning why Jesus didn't come sooner. Maybe you have been there, asking, Lord, where were you? Why didn't you show up when I needed you the most? But listen to what happened next. Jesus said, I am the resurrection and the life. Then he stood before the tomb and cried out, Lazarus, come forth. And the impossible happened. A dead man walked out of his grave. Friend, no situation is too dead for God. No dream too buried. No marriage too broken. No calling too delayed. When Jesus speaks, the dead come alive. If you are believing for something dead in your life to rise again, type come forth in the comments. Let's see the power of God moves. And now the greatest miracle of all, the foundation of our faith, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. They mocked him, beat him, crucified him, and sealed his body in a tomb. Roman guards watch over it. The enemy thought it was finished. But on the 3rd day, the stone rolled away. Death lost its strength. Hell lost its victory. Jesus Christ rose again. And because he lives, we too shall live. This miracle isn't just history, it's prophecy over your future. When heaven opened on Resurrection Sunday, chains broke, hope was reborn, and the power of sins was crushed forever. And the same power that raised Jesus from the dead is alive in you today. If you believe he is risen, declare it in the comments. Jesus is alive. Let's flood this video with a chorus of resurrection faith. These 5 miracles prove one thing: nothing is impossible with God. When seas block your path, when walls surround you, when enemies mock you, when death seems final, and when hope is gone, heaven still opens. And when heaven opens, miracles happen. I don't know what you're facing right now, but I do know this: the same God who opened the Red Sea, brought down Jericho, set fire from heaven, raised Lazarus, and rose from the grave, is the same God who sees you, loves you, and will move for you. If this message touched your heart, don't just watch in silence. Share your testimony in the comments. Hit the like button to spread this word further, and subscribe so you don't miss what God is doing here. And remember, miracle number 6 could be yours tonight. May the Lord bless you, keep you, and open heaven over your life. Amen.